麺めっちゃ美味しいよね、麺。
うん。美味しい。
全部食べられるかな。
ちょっと多かった。
And who's gonna wake you in the morning? And who's gonna keep you when storms are coming? I will always. And who's gonna teach me how to listen? And who's gonna love me without a reason? Will you always? Through all the trouble and all the worry, time